You can call me Mystic Mike because I predict these things.
Iasmin Lucindo takes on Amanda Lemos on the UFC 313 main card this Saturday. And this is some very good matchmaking. Iasmin Lucindo, very young, upcoming fighter, a lot of promise in the UFC. Made her pro debut at like the age of 14. Started training in mixed martial arts to, I think it was like to protect her mom and aunt. So very inspiring story. Been in the UFC now for a few years. Started out her UFC career with a loss to Yasmin Uruguay. Very good striker in her own right, so not a bad loss, but since then gone on a 4-fight winning streak, taking on Amanda Lemos. I feel like this fight's kind of like the young gun, young up-and-comer taking on the crafty veteran, seeing if Iasmin Lucindo can really compete at the top level this early in her career, and then to see if Amanda Lemos still has it. Already had her title shot, coming off of a loss. Gonna be 38 in May, so tons of experience, but you know, Father Time is undefeated. So coming off of a loss to Verna Jandiroba by armbar. It was a fun fight back and forth. Amanda Lemos is the better striker, but Jandiroba is the better grappler. Was able to get her down, secure her back, and get an armbar from back mount. So very impressive. Before that, beat Mackenzie Dern. Lost to Weili Zhang, like I said, in a title fight. Just was continually taken down in that fight, and then kind of alternated wins and losses before that. Her only losses were to Jandiroba, Weili Zhang, and Jessica Andrade. That was kind of a fluky win. Got her with a standing arm triangle choke early into the first round, but other than that, a lot of wins on her record against really good competition. Angela Hill, Michelle Watterson, Marina Rodriguez, Mackenzie Dern. So Amanda Lemos, very, very talented, very skilled in this division. I am going to have to go with Iasmin Lucindo. She's got all the momentum in this one. 4-fight winning streak. Young in her career, not even in her prime yet. 23 years old. Been fighting pro for 9 years now. I'm not sure who's the better striker. I would lean towards Amanda Lemos, but Iasmin Lucindo, she's looked much better with her striking. Her first fight in the UFC, she kind of just winged hooks, tons of power, willing to throw, but not the most technical, but it does look like she's kind of cleaned that up in her last fight with Marina Rodriguez, who's also a very good striker, but throws with a lot of power, throws with really bad intentions. Great chin. Saw her got cracked by Marina Rodriguez, was able to eat those punches. The same with her debut against Uruguay. So I think she's going to be able to go tit for tat with Amanda Lemos. I think she's going to be drastically improving in her career, only being 23, whereas Amanda Lemos, probably still trying to just hold on to that, that tail end of her prime. I'm not really sure how many more fights or how many more wars she has in her. Iasmin Lucindo, I think she's going to have the grappling advantage as well, able to mix in her takedowns in her fights. Was able to get a submission over Polyana Viana, who's a jiu-jitsu black belt. Was able to mix in her grappling with Marina Rodriguez to secure takedowns, and Rodriguez didn't really have an answer for it. So I feel like Iasmin Lucindo, I feel like she can go toe-to-toe with Amanda Lemos on the feet. Like I said, she's a good striker. She throws with power too. She can keep Amanda Lemos honest. I think she can take her punches too. She's young, hasn't been taking tons of damage in her career. I don't think she's ever really been finished by strikes. Got a couple losses by decision, one by armbar. So very tough girl, a lot to prove, tons of momentum, going to be the one improving, has the grappling advantage. I think she could get Lemos to the ground and submit her eventually, just because that's been kind of Lemos' Achilles heel. 2 submission losses in the UFC, was taken down repeatedly by Weili Zhang, who has a similar style to Lucindo in that they're very athletic, they move well. Can strike, can grapple. So Lucindo's just very well rounded. She's been doing this for over a decade and not even into her mid-20s now, whereas Amanda Lemos is, a couple of years away from 40. So I'm going to go with Lucindo in this one. Odds are very close. Amanda Lemos is only a plus 110 dog versus minus 130 for Lucindo. I could see Lemos hurting her on the feet or keeping her honest, winning the striking engagements and defending takedowns en route to a decision win, but I just think Lucindo, she's talented. Ever since she came into the UFC against Uruguay, you could tell that she had a lot of skill, and she's been doing this for a long time. Only going to be getting better. It's going to mix in her takedowns. It's going to do fairly well on the feet. If she's not doing well on the feet, she'll mix in her takedowns like she did against Marina Rodriguez to get the win. So I'm going to go with Iasmin Lucindo in this one by decision. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks.